By the way, guys, FIBA doesn't let you do videos of their World Cup, so we're doing pictures. Arturs Zagars. If you guys haven't been following him, he was originally playing in La Liga for several years. Then this past year, he played in Lithuania, and he represents the Latvian national team. And I was a big fan of his coming out for the NBA draft, which he ended up going undrafted, which I was actually kind of surprised, as I thought he was a guy who, had some skills, had the potential to be a really, really good player. But I knew that, of course, there was going to always be, it was going to be a long road for Zagars to make it to the NBA. And last year he played with it was in Lithuania. Let me pull up the name of the team, which I'm going to butcher. But the team was called Neves. He averaged 15 and a half points, 3 rebounds, 4.5 assists, shot 46% from the field, 35% from 3, and averaged about a steal a night. All right. And nothing insane. Before that, he had played in Germany, where he got, nothing insane. He played in the German First League, and before that, he was playing in Spain for several seasons. Again, not getting a ton of minutes. And for me, with Zagars, I was always a big fan of his because I thought he was going to be a guy who could maybe be kind of like this second. Like, I think he has good passing skills, but I think he's more of an undersized secondary playmaker, maybe similar to like Raul Neto. And he just went off, by the way, this other game, all right, for Latvia, just cooking and diming at like a pretty darn high level. All right, so 22 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists in 30 minutes, where he shot 72% from the field. All right, 72% from the field. He was 3 of 5 from 3, baby. So for me, I think we're seeing a guy right here that people might have kind of overlooked, and I think he's a free agent right now, and I think that's by choice. I think he told teams, hey, by the way, I'm gonna run this, okay? So that's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you think of Arturs Zagar? And do you think he's as good as I said, or do you think he's someone that I might be overrating? Again, his play style is more, I think the best way is to say, reminiscent of, again, Raul Neto. And that's due to the fact that he's just an undersized combo guard with some playmaking ability. But you wouldn't sit here and be like, oh, he's going to be a primary ball handler. No, that's never been his thing. He's been a guy who, who's never averaged more than 4.5 assists a game, okay? And I liked him, okay? Always liked Arturs Zagars. Maybe I was just a little bit higher on him than other people, but I was surprised that not more people were paying attention to him, just because I always thought he was a guy who had the possibility of being this, decent facilitator who's a rhythm shooter. And he's shown that, he needs to get physically better, but he could. I mean, defensively, he's not giving you really the most, but this past game out, he had 2 steals. But again, he's just showing on the international stage that it's kind of funny. He had 11 assists the first game, but could not score. The next game, he had 5 assists, but just could hit everything.